Stampers Kim from StampingImperfection.com. Welcome to my craft room. I wanted to make a card. I got this super cute freebie stamp set at the beginning of October from My Favorite Things. This little set has a cute reindeer, a couple snowflakes, and a Happy Christmas sentiment. And My Favorite Things is super generous with their freebies and with their discount codes and with free shipping. So it's one of my favorite places to order from, and they have just very cute creatures. And I think probably one of my favorite things that they have are lots of what they call the STAX die, STAX. You can get these die sets with different shapes, and then you get a whole bunch in a set. And the fun thing is, if you place an order of $60 or more, you actually get a free die, and it's always something great. Like, I am always surprised at how nice the freebie die is. But at the beginning of October, I got a freebie stamp set, I got a freebie die, I got free shipping, and then because I spent over $100, I saved 10%. So I felt like they were giving me stuff to actually purchase their stuff. So that was actually pretty fun. So I decided that I want to make a card, and I am just in love with plaids. So I have two plaids. I have this one from this Echo Park Paper Company 6x6 Christmas pad that I purchased, and I believe I got this from either Cat Scrappiness or scrapbook.com. And then the other set I have is LDRS Creative Little Darling Rubber Stamp Company, and I love their Holly Jolly Holidays set, and it's got this gorgeous plaid in it. So I've got two plaids I really want to play with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I've stamped this guy in just a little cube ink from My Monthly Hero. It's just one of the cubes I got from a stamp set. So I stamped it in this like chocolatey brown ink, and I kind of wanted the background to blend in. That's why I did not use a black ink. So now I'm going to use probably two of my Altenew craft markers, and I think I'm going to use Y612 and Y813. So I want to color this little guy in, and I'm just going to color his whole body in with this, it's sort of like it's a caramel toffee color. I think that's the name of it actually, caramel toffee. Yep. So I'm going to color the whole thing in with this, and then give him a few highlights with the other color that I have. I'm going to use this darker color here, and this is Y823, and it is paper bag. So I'm just going to kind of follow along the edge here.
Dinner's ready.
Thank you. Just FYI, I cooked dinner. He just pulled it out of the oven. So I'm just going to follow all along the edge. And try not to go too far outside the lines. And then I'll take the lighter color and just blend it a little bit with some circles. Just to soften out that edge. I'm going to take the darkest brown I have, and that's R056, and I'm going to color his little hooves. And I'm also going to color his antlers. And I'll color in his nose with some, this is R318, This is a fun little red color. And then I'm going to pull out my one of my white gel pens, not that one, this one. I think this one is my favorite. This is a Jelly Roll 10. I really like this one. And somewhere I have a black, here we go. I want to pull out my black, this is also one of my favorites. It's my Copic multi-liner. I just want to go over his mouth. And I want to go over his eyes. Just, it's so cute. And then I want to just put a little highlight on his nose. Just a little highlight on his nose. I just want to take this really light blue. This is B201. And I just want to give him a little, like, he might be standing on some snow or something. There. Keep it super simple. I could have used gray or, you know, some other color if I wanted to. Now I also want to take these adorable little snowflake images, and again, I just want to keep this simple. So I pulled out my Delicata Silver Shimmer, and I really love these little Delicata ones. The pink one is to die for. There's a pink Delicata, and let me just try that. Perfect. I'm just going to use some of these. You could use glitter, you could, you know, do whatever. I'm just going to put these around him so it looks like snow is falling. I'm not even doing a good job here, because I know I'm going to cut out. Okay, so that's pretty fun. And I was going to use, I have to say, I love this black ink pad. This is my favorite things, Extreme Black. This is a hybrid ink pad, which works really well with, these are alcohol markers. The Altenew Artist markers are alcohol markers. So that's kind of fun. And maybe I'll just put a small one over here on that side. Now I have to decide about my card layout, and I'm thinking that I want to put a Wonky circle cut in this, and then I'm going to fit him in there. So I'm going to go make this Wonky circle cut. Okay, so I've cut my pieces down. I cut the I cut my stamped image and my colored image with the second largest Wonky circle from My Favorite Things. That's My Favorite Things STAX. It's the Wonky circle STAX, and it gives it a really fun little stitch detail around the outer edge. And I cut down this plaid from LDRS Creative. This is 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have a piece of this really pretty red cardstock from Altenew, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have a card base that's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. So I'm just going to stack these all together like this. I'm going to put this on here, and I need my sentiment. So I'm going to take this Merry Christmas sentiment, and I've cut a strip of the same red cardstock, and I've cut that at about 1/2 inch. So I've put this together, and I attached my red piece with the 3M foam tape, and I attached the plaid piece with some of this Tombow multi mono adhesive liquid glue, which I love. This has a little bit of a slick feeling, so I wanted to use a Tombow glue on that, but I also want to give it a little dimension, so I'm using some of this on the actual whole card front. So now I'm going to take some more of this 3M foam tape, and now I want to pop up this wonky circle that I created. I'm going to put this down in the corner, and I'm electing to put this down in the corner because he's looking off that way. And before I put my sentiment on, I'm going to put my sentiment on right here. Okay, I'm going to actually do this. Actually, I'll do the other part with some of this. This is 1/4 inch foam adhesive, so I'm going to need a little piece on the edge here. Right on this edge. And then I'm also going to need a piece over here, and I want to put it to the edge of this, like that. So this will lay flat on the circle itself. Like that. And I'm just trying to get it straight with the plaid. Okay, what a cute little guy this is. Coloring is not my strong suit. Alcohol marker coloring is not my strong suit, but he was really fun to create. So now I'm just going to put a bunch of this 3M foam tape on top of this little guy, and then I'm going to stick him over top of the other guy. And okay, and then I'm going to add some sequins, and I've been having trouble deciding which sequins I want to add. I have quite a few really beautiful sets of sequins from Neat and Tangle, and I want to see how they actually look on this plaid. Okay, now I did add some white gel pen. You can see it on his nose, a little bit on the hoofs, a little tiny bit on the ears and the tip of the tail. So, just for fun. Okay, so that's going to give him a little dimension. I want to take a little bit of Wink of Stella, and I want to add the Wink of Stella to the snow here. I want a little bit more glimmer on the snowy parts, and maybe a little bit more shimmer on the snowflakes around him. So I'll just kind of scribble over them, because you won't really be able to see it once it dries. You won't really be able to see this other than the sparkle. Up close you'll just see that shimmer there. And that's just a fun little touch. The Wink of Stella is actually always a little fun addition. So for Neat and Tangled, I've got this. This is their classic Christmas sequin mix, and I have to admit that I ordered this oh gosh, a while ago, because I saw it over the summer and I thought, you know, in October I won't be able to get that when I start making my Christmas cards. I've also got what they call the Snowfall sequin mix, which I also really like, so I thought I would try the colorful ones first, because I use a lot of clear ones. There's a super long hair here, and it is not mine, definitely not mine. So I'm going to pour a bunch of these. And what I like, oops, did not mean to do that. I like that it's got a couple of different shades of green, a couple of different shades of red. It's got some white in here, and some gold. Like, I love that it's got this lime green. That's super fun. Then it's got this dark red, oops, and this gold. I love that. Dark red's almost got a little purple in it, but I think it works really well with the, then it's got this fun green. Which I don't know if I love that green. I really like the lime green though. And it's got some white. Some good sized white pieces. So one of these white underneath. So keep it simple. Now I do love this little tray. It was like less than $2 I think on Amazon, this little jewelry holder tray, because it makes it so easy to put these away. Alright, so as always I'm going to use my multimedia mat for the sequins and my quick stick. This just makes it so much easier. Okay, that's super fun. And that's going to complete one Plaid card. And I do love that little deer. And he was free. This whole little stamp set, all the sentiment, and all the images I've stamped here came from my favorite things. So there are really great freebies out there if you make your wish list for the different companies that you like and wait till they have a sale or a new release. Very often they give out a little freebies, or if you order a certain amount you get a percentage off or free shipping, or in my favorite things case, mftstamps.com, you actually get free die sets with an order of $60, and like they really are fantastic little things. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Stop on my blog at stampingimperfection.com. Give this video a like and share on social media with your friends, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.